Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lowry at Home. I'm Naturalist Kirk, your host. As you can see, autumn has arrived. There are leaves on the ground and leaves falling from the sky. So this week, Naturalist Laurel is going to take us outside on a little hike around to learn about what leaves are doing in the fall and why they're changing color. Take it away, Laurel.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. It's Laurel, and welcome to autumn. We're officially in fall. We had the equinox, and I thought we could talk really quickly about what's going on with fall colors. This spot I found right here hasn't changed very much. It's in a low spot, so it's a little bit more protected from high temperatures during the day and cool temperatures at night. Temperatures definitely help control what's going on with autumn, but the big factor is photo period or daylight. So how many daylight hours we have. The process of the leaves changing color in fall is called senescence, and it's a slow, gradual process of leaves transitioning from this to this. But when I find leaves on the ground, I'm missing the really colorful part. That happens up in the trees. So let's take a walk to try to find some leaves that are up on the trees and are showing some different fall colors. All right, let's check out the tree that is above me. So, throughout the growing season, we have chloroplasts. Those are basically the green machine in the tree that's creating the food. The green covers up the other colors that are in the leaves throughout the season. And in this tree, the yellows and even some oranges, those are from carotenoids. The carotenoids do play a role in photosynthesis. That's how trees make their food. But as we get to the end of the growing season, the chloroplasts start to decay, and this color that we see is left behind. Let's take a look at this sugar maple leaf together. The green parts are the chlorophyll. That's caused by the chloroplasts, and they're beginning to decompose as this leaf got ready to leave the tree. The yellows are from the carotenoids. That's scattered throughout this leaf, and you'll see these in leaves that are forming in the shade or changing in the shade. Down here at the stem, this is where the leaf joined the rest of the tree, and it's formed an abscission layer. That's what separates the leaf from the tree. And on the left side of the leaf, we can see a lot of yellows that have begun to form. If we take a little closer look here, we can also see the beginnings of some pink colors. Those are caused by anthocyanins, and that's a different compound we'll get to in a second. If a tree's been growing in shade, it will primarily have carotenoids that we see revealing oranges and yellows in the fall. A good example of this are sugar maples. If a sugar maple's mainly in shade, you'll see kind of bright yellow, maybe even a little bit of orange. But if it's found a growing spot where it has some sun, check out that section as we go through this fall color change. You might start seeing some of those reds and bright purples even. Let's go see if we can find one that's out in the sun. Here is a maple that has a little bit more sun. I'm going to pan up slowly, and I want you guys to take a look. It's tough to see color on video, but up near the top, we definitely start seeing some of those brighter oranges and even reds. Okay, I found a great example behind me. I had to get out of the woods a little ways to the edges where we have more sunlight. And the plant behind me, Sumac, let's take a closer look at that. Here's a leaflet off of the sumac, and you can see there are still some green areas from the chlorophyll, but there's also a whole bunch of areas that are turning bright red. That bright red is caused because there's sugar trapped in the leaf, and that sugar basically forms a chemical called anthocyanin. It triggers the formation of that chemical. And once the leaf has parted from the tree and that abscission layer is in place, then we get these bright red colors in the presence of sunlight. last but not least, we have tannins. They're present in all leaves at some level, and they produce browns, tans. This leaf is from an oak. Oaks have a very high level of tannins, and that is why their fall foliage tends to be more in the browns and bronzes and tan colors. Bonus points if you can tell me why this one is so big. During fall, when we get cool nights that are chilly, 32 degrees or thereabouts, and days that are sunny and fairly warm, maybe into the 50s or 60s, this tends to create the most intense color changes. If we get cooler and cloudy and rainy weather, that tends to keep the colors a little bit less intense. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're able to get out and enjoy some of the fall colors.
Thank you, Laurel. It's so cool to learn all about those leaves. There are some programs coming up at the Nature Center you might want to find out about right after the show here. Check out the notes on the screen to find out how you can come out to the Nature Center and enjoy some fall colors as well. Have a good day.